this is done. We got baked chicken breast, balsamic rosemary. So I chopped up, so I roasted some potatoes along the side and sliced up some purple onion, put that on top. So this was marinated for some days and it just came out pretty good. I didn't taste it yet. It looks and smells good. We had here the greens and those are done. So I mixed kale with the collards. So I got that. I'm just gonna come on now that it's done. Make some food, a plate, and a little bit of conversation. All right, here we go. I know I've been noticing. Here's some of the chicken. They're nice big chunks, and it's all boneless and boneless, skinless, and somethingless. I can't think of it right now, but that's what it is. So I just want to have a little bit so we have a little taste now that it's done and it's cooled off. Topped off with the onions, like I said, and then some potatoes. I just want a little bit of that, and then a piece of onion too. Oh, what's the other thing? I was supposed to use the other stuff. That's okay. Let me get to green. What I wanted was gonna come on and say real quick was it seemed like a lot of people that have come on to social media for whatever reason are getting heavier into politics and just like it's like mainstream media, but at the same time you got your own channel. So we're starting to see more people that come on here that got their own channel, but they're either a celebrity or working to be one. And now it's like it's like a battle between the two. So they're gonna have to make a choice because we are taking good advantage of freedom of speech with its limitations. But it's like the thing with ESPN, with them firing the guys. I think it has a lot to do with just people having more freedom of speech, and employers and big companies are not able to control people, so they're like, well, we're just going to let you go. Set an example so that we can still be in control. The people are more in control now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I'm more in control of things. Some things no, but there's something going on in this more. So anyway, I cut a little piece of the chicken. It's a nice thick piece. The chicken breast, balsamic and rosemary, Italian seasoning over there, and I added some avocado oil. You can like base your pan, or if you want to drizzle some on top, or both. And then over here we got some greens, a little turkey in there. It's clear. Thank you. So now I want to taste some. That's good. It's nice and tender too. Awesome. I let it cool off a little too long, but okay. Have just a piece of that. Chicken breast is tender too. Like if you ever marinate something, it's like the longer you marinate it, the more juicy it's gonna be in that mouth. That's what he said, and that's what she said. All right, that was a big piece. The oil, it's like a nice light oil to it. Not dry. The herbs cooked in. Yeah, juicy. It's not a waste of oil, it's so that it doesn't dry out. So when you're making potatoes, you want to keep it from drying out. All right, let's remove you. All right. Yeah, so it keeps it moist. And it's good for you. So why would you not want to add ingredients that are good for you? So I always suggest that add vinegar to a lot of your food. Helps you be cancer free. Then I put some of the greens on the side. With the greens, I added some fresh onion, fresh red peppers, and roasted garlic. You're just joking. More y'all in here who want some greens? They was cooking for hours too. Gotta have food where people got some love up in that piece. Okay, okay. This came out pretty good. Like I said, I just put some onions on top, like roasted. I said roasted. Red onions on top. I put some roasted garlic though in both, in the greens and in the chicken here, so it came out pretty good. Sometimes I like to tell y'all too how to. You may already know, but still somebody don't know. How do you stretch out ingredients too? Get them in a jar. You keep them in the fridge. You can always add roasted garlic or regular garlic, minced garlic, into a lot of meals, and it lasts a good while in your refrigerator. So get it like that. We can still get us some fresh produce. It's not all tainted. Clean it if you have some apple cider vinegar. Ow. Ouch. Clean your vegetables with that and some water. Just suggestion. This is good. You like spicy. I like a little bit of spice. Not too much, because sometimes I get indigestion or like heartburn. I would eat it though. My tongue don't like too much spice. But sometimes I add red pepper flakes to the greens. The peppers that I usually put in, they're usually not spicy. They're not hot. Let's drink. I want some ice in here. This could be good. How's y'all day? How's everybody doing? I'm waiting for this new moon to come in. Grab one beer. Now maybe some red wine. That's about it. No beer. This is good though. Has your hot sauce or salt and pepper. I already put pepper in there too. A little bit of salt. Same thing up there. Oh, so what was I saying? Oh, before I go, I was coming on for a quick second. We got a new eclipse that's supposed to be coming on August 27th, and I think it was in the 26th. Looking forward to that. I guess that's my whole point with that. I say that too because, like, sometimes you feel stagnated, and then sometimes you moving, but you like, all right, am I making progress or am I just moving? So you want to just be right. So there's times that I just look up to things that have to do with astronomy and see how that relates to us, and you know what I mean? Like, come on here and talk to y'all about different things and see how you feel about it. You know, positive things, so like not much negative, unless we got to tell somebody about this. So, Y'all can hear. Thank you for subscribing. Some potatoes, and I eat a lot of potatoes. They're good and they help keep a healthy weight, to be honest. But also, it was like years ago, this doctor would just keep talking about potato water, potato water. So there's something about potatoes that I don't think people really know about. So anyway, I roasted some today. A lot of benefits to potatoes. And this is some, they're like large slices of boneless skinless chicken breast that was marinated for days in some balsamic and rosemary, like a nice blend. Very juicy. Very juicy. Very juicy. What you talk about on a Wednesday? You want that wet, wet? We got them greens for you. You want them wet greens? And thank you. It is tasty too. I could warm it up, but I don't want the microwave all loud in the background. But I'm not gonna do that. Make all that noise. Oh, so I did kale. Kale, cut it up really good so it wasn't all. You need to cook down nice and soft, and added some collard greens to it. That was it. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. I done got my kitchen like real hot because I had to put the oven on. But I started it at a higher temp and then just turned it down. And I don't even remember how long I cooked it. I think it was a couple of hours, to be honest. I was like, there's things I want to mention about what I had made and what I did. And I was like, wait, I don't really remember. I had a lot of stuff on my mind. Onions and peppers. One of the main things. You can put in so many different things. Or if you don't like that, just have your cut up your vegetables and keep it in the fridge. I mean, keep it in the freezer till you need it. Stretch a lot of stuff right on out. Where is my instruments? Okay. But thank you, and thanks again, subscriber. What is your name? Okay. I'm getting there. Oh gosh. I don't know why I can't find all my stuff right now. At least I can play something before I leave. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, I do eat meat. I'm not a vegetarian, but I eat a lot of mostly vegetables. But sometimes I do have my chicken. So it's one of them days. I don't know. It tastes good. Switching up different type of potatoes. Certain potatoes, they saying they're better for bacon. I'm like, okay. I like frying, but a lot of them are for bacon anyway, I think anyway. Just some are better for frying, and that's what I want to pay attention to, because I like frying potatoes for whatever reason. Red, red wine. Alright, this over. Have your greens meatless, of course, or like I did with some smoked turkey in there. All right, and I'll be back on another time. I wanted to talk talk about some things with the eclipse that we have coming up. So to look forward to that. A lot of times an eclipse are coming, there's some, you know, there's just like change that goes on. So whether you're into that or not, there's a change going on like around us, but also something to do with some of us too. So for what it's worth, you can just learn some things about it. Just see what you really think of it, what you make of it. I don't know. You know, it's a fun way to look at things and look forward to. I don't really dwell on nothing really negative about it, but positive things and just things for y'all to just take notice to. And I think that when you purposefully take notice to things, that's when it can impact your life in a different kind of way. But also, it'll be what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Things are the way they are, but like the more you tap in and are conscious of it, you're aware of it, you'll realize that you have more control over things in your life and other people's lives too, to be honest. We see negative stuff happen to affect people, and all that affect that person's life. If you think that you don't have an effect on other people's lives, but the more you have mind control over your own, you're changing your own destiny, regardless of what's really going on. I'm telling you. Absolutely. You know that, right? Absolutely. So, you know, like I said, we got the moons coming up. So this last time we had the eclipse going on. It was the moon was in between the earth and the sun. The earth and the sun. Now we have it to where the earth is going to be in between. Did I say that right? The earth is going to be reflecting off the moon because it's going to be in between with the sun. But we get into more of that like around that date. So that'll be going on August 27th. So that's something to look forward to. So. And then we don't have another one till like 2032 for some years. Full one. Who said something and then retracted it? Unless I got a helper in here tonight. All right. What's up, Soup Bone? See you in a minute. This is good though. Me and fresh red peppers, yellow peppers, and orange peppers have become friends this year. Put in a lot of stuff. And then the ones I didn't cook, I cut some up so I can put them in a salad. So I put them in a salad, added some dressing to that. But that's for the most part, that's it. See what's going on. See what's going on with the moon. I don't know. When it comes to men, I'll be honest before I go. I don't know. Just be curious to what is going on with y'all. Like seriously, sometimes. Like what is expectations about? What do people be wanting? Like, I don't know. Just the easy way out? Do we supposed to just cop out and just nobody gets in relationships no more? Or you be in a relationship but you lying all the damn time? I don't know. Like, come on. We'll see. Then when I do have some of the conversation that may be about things going on, what I said, like I'm going to come back in at another time and talk about the moons coming up. If you got a question or something, just ask. That's the only way we're going to get more of a like understanding on things. You know what I mean? So it don't matter how basic the question is. A lot of things I'm doing are basic. Some aren't, but Just talking about it, giving it a chance, having some things to look forward to. The more things to look forward to in life is only going to make it better, right? So I just want to kind of focus a little more on that and move, like, you know what I mean, a little more in that direction. So if that's something interested in, then there we go. What? What's that? You play too much. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. You get back with the I don't know why all of a sudden I couldn't find my instrumentals. It's been a while, but I'm like, I do different things with my music. So it's like, not my music, but all right, what's going on? Do I? Absolutely. Absolutely. Some might not want to let go. Oh. Uh, but yeah, all right. So I just finished eating some of that. I'm gonna eat some more in a little bit. But yeah, in closing, I think that you've seen a lot of people that able to go online and speak their mind and have no filter. They're more under the radar now, even though they want to use that as leverage to be more popular, have more celebrity status, and get more, just like ESPN, like I said, CNN with Joy Reid, just different people are going to keep getting shifted around. I think as soon as they find a new freedom or whatever, that chopping block going to come, and they're going to have to make a choice, or the choice is already made, and they're going to be letting more people go. People moving into politics, but they're going about it a different kind of way, or it's just, you got to watch how you're using social media. I think that's the best way to just say that all together. But thanks, y'all. I appreciate the new subscribers too. I noticed sometimes people aren't really saying much or not talking, but when I get off, the numbers show something different, and so do the subscriptions. So, you know, that's cool. Appreciate it. Let me see something. Let me try to type. Gotta do all this just to get up in here. Yeah, yeah. Well, it sucks. It feels weird. And it messes with your confidence too. So it's like, damn, one minute you see other people and you're like, now wait a minute. What the fuck is going on in this social media stuff? It kind of has a nice little smoky flavor to it too. The balsamic rosemary that I said I put in with the chicken. There's some boneless chicken. I don't even know if you can really see it. The potatoes. It's good. And it has like a little bit of a hint. Maybe it's the herbs, but the way the herbs are blended and marinated. I don't know. It's good. And things where the more you eat it, the better it kind of start to taste. I don't know. I don't have a lot of hugging no bad boys. You Brooklyn bad. But oh, okay. Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, we catch y'all another time. And I'll get some, I'm going to have some more information too towards what I'm looking forward to with the moons and just different cycles, just some other stuff that's, you know what I'm saying, that's going on. And like I said, it's good to be outspoken, but you have to be like broken away from other things, because them other entities is trying to control things right now. I'm just seeing it more and more. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right. Don't be bad. uh Crazy using the camera as a mirror. All right. At least you honest. All right. What would you do if I was bad though? No, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay. All right. So let me go off here. And oh, I know something. Well, it crossed my mind that you hadn't. I don't know. Your women up thing. Like segment that you do. I guess you can hear me on here. I don't know. Just thought about that. Sometimes you be having stuff to say. Maybe sometimes add. I don't know. Maybe talk to the ladies a little more, I think is what I'm asking for. Talk to us. That makes... You already talk to the women, you know what I'm saying? But I guess, I don't know. I could get together what I'm saying when I understand what I'm saying to say it better. I guess what I'm trying to say is, all right, with personal things, whether it's dating or not, but just like personal awareness, I think is like important, and to hear from men on here. More, of course, the women, but the more like men come on here and talk about how you guys feel, we'll understand it more. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just talking without, I think a lot of time without motive with things like that. Because us as women, sometimes we might want to know if you're telling us something that is useful and honest or not. But there's such a lack of a trust level that is probably, it's like it's kind of difficult to even accept the truth if we even hear it, because we may be just used to lies so much, or we may be just used to what we're seeing on social media, where people just want to paint a narrative. They don't want to just really kick it with you and talk about things that are going on in the world, but really be like, oh, well, you know, this might be some advice for this, or like this, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess that's just what I'm saying. I just encourage men to just maybe, you know, it just helps to just engage more with that. Because how the heck we gonna know then? And when you guys are talking to a female, you're gonna probably give a different conversation than you would with a random person on here like myself. So maybe you could use that and be like more transparent, more honest about stuff. I don't know. All right. I don't know if I'm talking to myself. Thanks for coming through though, and thanks for the people that did subscribe and stuff. Oh, okay. See, I mentally can fill 20 minutes. It's exactly 30 minutes. You know why? We've been programmed through television for 20-minute shows. Whenever we watch a television show, it's on for a half hour, but that's including the ads. Without the ads, it's about 20 minutes. So we're used to paying attention to something or having a focus point for around that 20 to 30 minutes. Anything longer than that is like, okay, is this an hour special? Is this an hour special? Yeah, crazy. What I was trying to say, yeah. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, celibate things too, abstaining. I probably sound like I'm saying it right, but I know it more than most people do. I'll have a conversation on that post that I did a little bit. It's interesting how something do seem significant to some, and it's like has no significance to other people, like being celibate and just things like that. It's just, I don't know. That's why I when you think you got people figured out or the opposite gender, like, oh, okay, think you know, but I guess it just really depends on who you're talking to. It really depends on who you're talking to. You know what I mean? Like what that person is into, your experience, how you was raised, your environment. That's really what makes a man. You guys get a certain age as a male and you become a man, but it's like who you really are, if you have morals or not, all that stuff, that has a lot to do with something else underlining. You know what I'm saying? I think whether we acknowledge it or not. But in a way, it's like the sooner we get to it, the better, because, excuse me, it's a bunch of BS in between. Anybody got time for all that? All right, so thanks for coming through. I had my balsamic rosemary baked boneless chicken with some roasted potatoes on the side and the kale collard greens with some smoked turkey. Both had some sliced red onions and fresh red onions and fresh red peppers was over there. Just onions in there. Roasted garlic and some good herbs and whatnot. So thanks for coming through, and I'll see y'all another time. Peace. Kiy N.Y7. I want to do my intro outro thing too. I have that. So can I do it on mobile? 49 seconds was uploaded to your, no. So, how do you add a video in with your they have lighting? No, not no green screen. See, it doesn't even let you do it. That's kind of lame. So how was I supposed to, how would I add a video? One minute added. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll just get off it. But I appreciate y'all coming through. When you do come through, if you're new or you've been here a while, it helps to just engage. That's the point of doing a live stream. The only way to really get some things going is to go live. Trust me, I wouldn't even do it. That sucks. All right, next time I'll be able to add the video. You know, once you do your videos, a little memes, you want to be able to add it. Yes, I cook. I've been cooking for years. All right, I'm just gonna let it go because I don't know what I'm doing. It won't let me add it. Anyway, again, thanks for coming through. That's his 35 minutes. I was done in 30 minutes. See y'all another time. Peace.